Hello and welcome back to Clint's Workshop. Yeah, I'm Keith here again after a long absence, I might have to add. There is a reason for that. I'll tell you about that later. But today I have to tell you this. This is probably the most important video that I've ever made because it could affect every one of you. So what's it all about? Well, excuse me, here we are, look. We're in the workshop, there's the milling machine and what have you. And do you remember this? Do you remember this? This lathe? Yeah. Okay, so that was one of the very first videos I ever did. And you'll see it on the introduction to my channel, video channel. It's the very same lathe. It's the Boxford. And if you remember, it said, okay, the narrative was, so you've got your lathe. Now what are you going to do with it? Yeah. Do you remember that? Well, I'd like just to play that little video back because you can access it from the page, from the first page. Just press it, and then it'll just give you. It's only a short video, but it will tell you a bit more about it. So I'll just keep this in frame, as it were. Okay. Look. So it features importantly on many of my videos. So why is this going to be important? Because the question was on that first video, so you've got your lathe, now what are you going to do with it? Now lots of people get lathes and they really don't know what to do with it. And some people get them and they don't know how to use it. So I've showed people how to use it, and other people showed them how to use it. And I'm here today to tell you how to make money with your lathe. I've suggested it before, but no one has ever contacted me to say they've got a brilliant idea, they're doing it and making money. Well, you can make money on your lathe, but it's difficult to find what you're going to do. Yes, what to make. That's the problem. And the other main problem is, when you make something, you got to make something what somebody likes and somebody wants. Okay. Well, that's another problem. You have to solve that. And then the next thing is, once you've made something that you like, you're going to sell it to other people. So once you've done that, you've got to make it, and then you've got to market it, and then you're in business, and you'll make money. You'll make money in your lathe. And I can tell you, I'm going to, because lots of people don't use the lathes anymore, because they don't know what to think of to do. So this is important. It's not a get rich scheme, but it's a guaranteed scheme. It's a guaranteed plan that you will make money from your lathe quickly too. But it's not a get rich quick scheme. But I can tell you, I recovered. I bought a lathe and recovered the cost of it within 1 month by this plan, what I'm going to tell you about. So let's assume you've not got a product. So what's going to be different here is I'm going to give you a product, okay? And you'll get more information as you watch this. Now, a few people are watching think it's a get rich scheme and you don't want to put any effort into it, you don't have to watch this video, but you might learn something. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to invite you for a start to get more details of what I'm going to show you how to make off my website. Now, my website, you can access my website directly. There's a link from this video channel, and there's several links. There's 2 or 3 links which shows you on the first frontage, which says Hypograph in the top right hand corner of my picture sort of thing, and then you can press that. You'll go straight to my website, which is atclint.com. Yeah, it's a .com. So you can do that, or go to About Us section. You click on that, and you'll see links. Okay, the links are atclint.com or Hypograph. Hypograph is my product, which I've been making and designed in 1977, 1976 or something like that. So that will get you to my website. It's important that you look at this website because it's going to form an important part of how you're going to make money. Okay, so when you go to that website, I want you to look. It is good if you can view it on an iPad or a laptop or something like that, and it's better. You get better viewing and things than on the iPhone or mobile. So just to let you know that is. But have a look at it, and you might find it interesting. There's been a lot of time and effort spent onto building that website, by the way, and it will tell you all about the history, how I started. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do the same thing, and you can make a lifetime's job out of this. Yes. Sounds strange? Well, I've done it, and my first typograph I made in 1976, and look, here we are on the bench there. What we got? There's a batch of 10 blanks here for the housing of the motor. Yeah. So, after all this time, I'm still making them. Now, I've not been doing too much on the videos this year. The simple reason it's not been a good year for me. I've had an unexpected bad attack of sciatica. Now, and I don't know how much you know about that, but if anybody who's had it, it can be terrifically painful, extremely painful. It's debilitating. At one stage, I couldn't walk properly. It was difficult to drive the car, and it was several months before I got right. Yeah, and so I didn't want to come in here in the workshop and do things. It was not an option. But I've recovered. Look, I can walk around, I can jump about and all that business. Look, see? Whoa! So there we are, we're okay again. So that's what you need to do. Have a look at the website. For those of you who are not prepared to put any effort into it, don't bother watching this video. Just switch it off, because you're not going to make any cash if you don't put effort into it. But the thing is, I will help you. I will show you how to do it. I'm going to give you a product, which is my Hypograph. Yes, my Hypograph, which I designed, got a British patent, sold them all over the world. And there's other advantages what you get as well. Especially if you say, for example, in the United States, and you're one of the snowbirds from up in where's that? I'm trying to think of the state north of Boston, and I don't know. Anyway, it's the northern states, and then the northern snowbirds in the winter they go down to Florida. Okay, go down to Florida or Hawaii or somewhere like that, you know, and Miami, and it's warmer. They're called the snowbirds. because where they come, in Boston, for instance, I've seen the the Atlantic Ocean freeze, ice. It can be cold, and it can be very, very cold. Okay, what's that got to do with? Well, the thing is, if you make something like I'm going to show you how to make the hypograph. Okay, you can travel down anywhere you want in the States or anywhere in the world. Yes, like I have done. I've proved it. And the beauty of it is, it's all tax deductible. Yes, it's wonderful. All tax deductible, because you're going to sell the machines all over the world. Everywhere you go, and nobody can dispute it. That's why I want you to look at my website. It gives you actual evidence what I've done and can still do. So that's what you need to do. What you'll have to also do is to look at the contact us page. For those of you who are interested, not everybody's going to be interested, but those who are going to be interested, fill in your details, please. There's a chart, there's a thing, fill in your details, the email address and all that business, and tell me why you're interested and what sort of machines you've got available. You'll need a lathe like that. Well, it might not be like that. It might be one you've got from Harbour Freight or something else, or some other Chinese machine or something. If you've got a lathe like that, you can make a hypograph. Now, you've never made a hypograph before. Not many people have. Well, I have. I've made many, many of them. Okay, I lost count. But the thing is, I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to give you the opportunity to get a copy of the original plans, okay, of which I've drawn sketches and that. I will send you the original sketches, and the thing is, if you get engineering drawings and somebody says, oh, that's an engineering drawing, you might not know about engineering. But there's different ways of making things, and I can show you the quickest way and the best way to make a hypograph tattoo machine in your own workshop. You don't need a factory, you don't need a big factory. I've had one. You don't necessarily need it. In a home workshop, something like this, or even smaller. My first workshop wasn't as well as equipped as this, but you can do it. And I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, there's various ways of producing items, but I will show you the sequence, the best sequence to make hypograph. And if you follow the sequence, you can make one hypograph in 4.5 hours. Yes. Now, you need to look at this website because it tells you all about in the 80s when it was known as $1,000 tattoo machine. Yeah, it was expensive. Well, it still is, but it's not $1,000. It costs more than. I charge like high-end £1,000 for one of my machines now. But the thing is, why do I want to give you this opportunity to make them? If I can make that money, I can. But I'm getting tired of making them. I don't find it interesting anymore because I've made that many. And money's not everything. I get a bit bored. If I get on this lathe and make what I make, I don't find it challenging at all. So I'm going to do something else. What am I going to do? Well, I'm still thinking about it. I'm thinking about it, and I find something to do. I have other interests as well anyway, and I'll tell you about that maybe later. And but I would rather think of something else to do, what I've not done, because I find it more challenging and interesting. So, but while a lot of younger people now, you might not get a job. This will keep you going. And it's an interest, because then you can take it around everywhere you want. If you're in the state of Texas or wherever, Tennessee, you can market it just in that state. Or if you're in the UK, the city where you live in, whether it's Birmingham, Bristol or wherever. And you can still visit other places, attend conventions, show it around. All tax deductible. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please contact me. Look at the website. It is the first time I've offered this opportunity, and so it's a limited offer. So please fill the details in, and I've got something beeping outside, so I'm going to finish this video now. Watch it. Please look at the website. It's essential for you to send me the details so I can contact you and give you more details as well. Okay? Good luck. See ya. See you next time. Bye.